Nkume Mbaby Gaby Where I'm sorrow Imegi Nkume Mbaby Gaby Where I'm sorrow Imegi Kamirina Obara Kesina Kukui Muta Boroi Isa Chanjong Zabuta Mikekeya Abugi Aluke Akam Gemezu Iwukedi Jisiwa Na
I think this is, I would say she would be the sacrificial lamb that was slaughtered, because the throat, that's what you do to a goat or a sheep. You cut the throat. So she and the children is the sacrificial lamb for change. I have to big up Muta Baruka. I have listened to Muta speak on the radio a million times, trust me. I've seen him at rallies, I've seen him at march, I've seen him everywhere. I've never heard Muta spoke the way he did. He came across with a speech, and I'm going to edit it. I'm in the process of editing it now to upload it to YouTube. Muta has given us a speech that touched the inner core of everybody that was at Nelson Mandela Park.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The point I want to drive was when Muta said, and I quote, him say, wait, why not pipe the gun pan we? Why not pipe the gun them pan we? Your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your uncle, everybody. Why not pipe the gun them pan we? I know we love to pipe the gun them pan. And a man ball out in the balcony. Turn the gun them in the next direction. I don't know what he meant by that, but you know what I mean? Because we're not advocacy for violence, as you know.
That's right. Yeah, people fed up. Dr. Cheryl Chung. Yes, we hear you. We can see you for sure.
I love your colors.
Jamaica and the resurrection of Jamaica. Out of death, I sent Big Stone a prophecy, which I don't think he has had the time to read as yet, that I got over his life. But part of it says, out of death of this family shall rise the life-giving solutions for the whole of this country.
Yes.
We are going to be the sample to the world, because every tragedy and every crisis gives opportunity for solutions that we would not have looked at if we didn't have the crisis. And so out of all of this, there is one thing I want every person who hears about it to go to. And it's not anything that every individual cannot see. Right. Now, those who sort of a champion this whole cause were at the forefront. When they heard what was happening, they reached down into their innermost insides and pulled up out of their insides the solutions that they had to the crisis. Those who were in media said, I can use my media to broadcast this. Those who were in music says, I can use my music to help heal and to help get the information and the thing out. Those who were into dance, those who were into marching bands, everybody has something inside of them. And what has happened while we are in the position we are in is that we have not been reaching within ourselves for solutions. We have been looking out to those who have captured us and captured our minds to think that in order to have solutions. We must look like them. We must dress like them. We
That's
must
right.
look like
That's
them.
right.
We must use their products. And
Absolutely.
this is where the solution lies, within each individual, to go back into yourself and say, what do you have in your hand? We are all deliverers. Think of Moses. He went before Pharaoh to deliver the children of Israel with a rod. And God said to him, the Almighty said to him, I don't care what you call that inner supreme being, said, what do you have in your hand? And what did he have? A rod, a stick. Everybody has a stick, and that stick became the deliverance gesture, the thing. And every one of us, I want us to look within ourselves and see, what do I have on the inside that I can use?
Yeah.
Big Stone came up with, look, I got to get everybody together, marshal all the people under one nation, right? And as I said to him in the prophecy, he has been called to continue the Marcus Garvey
Absolutely.
concept, to bring
Yeah, man.
everything in.
You don't notice something to Cheryl. It kind of look like Marcus Garvey to you, though.
Then
Hey, Big Stone.
that's right. So
Listen to me.
those-
No, when you
those
analyze
principles.
when you analyze what Cheryl is saying, Big Stone, I have a comment on this. When she makes a remarkable statement.
Yes.
But Big Stone, tell us. I mean, you all in everything that you're doing, you incorporate Marcus Garvey, His Imperial Majesty Paul Bogle. So what I want to know is now, in terms of solutions that Cheryl has emphasized on going down into a belly bottom, to come up and work together for solution, because we don't want people to think that we're just having a little 9-day wonder, a little hype, a little joke. It's no joke thing. Where do we go from here now? And talk to us a bit now about what Mama, when, what is she saying after last night and the 9 night and so? How does she feel about what's happening? And then where do we go from here? At 10:46, right here on Roots FM 96.1 on the FM band.
Well,
Go right ahead,
first, look, I'm holding up. I hope everybody can see it. This is an image of the Right Honorable Marcus Garvey.
Right.
Now, I think that I am humble to even be associated with such a magnificent, humongously big God, because Marcus Garvey is my God, one of my gods. So it's an honor to even be associated in that name. But I think that because of my love for this man, Mr. Garvey, I become him. We become our ancestors. Our ancestors still live through us.
Very true.
So we
true.
So we also say
So true.
it is upon their shoulders that we are able to stand. And not just Marcus Garvey, but Nanny of the Maroon. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
If you look at the backdrop, if you look at the backdrop yesterday, that backdrop was designed 7 years ago for today. Can you imagine? We had the image of His Imperial Majesty on it. We had the image of Paul Bogle in the center of it. And we had the image of Marcus Garvey on it. And it says, one nation together. And at the bottom of it, yes, at the bottom of it, you see people with outstretched hand holding hand across the banner. Mama Gwen says to thank each and every member of the planning committee, everybody from Dr. John King to the Empress Shandira, if I'm calling her name correctly, to Paula,
Dr. Shandira,
to Aisha Bell, to Althea Hewitt, to Umoja. You have to call someone in name for me.
Mota Baruka, Nature Ellis,
yes,
John.
Wow.
I mean, the list, Tony Rebel.
Oh my God, Colin Davis, Tommy Cowan.
They really came through.
The significant part about Tommy Cowan, he was slated to fly the same day we had the rally. And he canceled its flight or rescheduled its flight for this occasion.
Yes,
and this rally, we hope, because you asked a question, so let me get real quickly into that for time. We identified 3 areas of discipline that we must enforce. Number one, we have to rebuild the home values.
Yes,
Number one.
absolutely.
Number two, after the home, we go straight into the schools. So we're going to be doing workshops. I'll be doing motivational speeches. We're going to do activities. I want to go in the school. I want to be able to talk from primary school.
And the communities, yes.
Then the communities is the third aspect of it. So I want to go into the school, the communities, and just do what must be done.
Yes.
I spoke to some people in Westmoreland, Negril. A guy by the name of King Life and a lady by the name of Mendes from Syndicate Wine Bar. They are planning to invite us to Negril to do the education part of what we did. All right, then. We know them. So we have go down there. We have go down there, go do the work.
We're going to go all over Jamaica.
We now left the fire mama. We now left the fire mama. Because, hey, she has 73 years old, but we don't know she wants. Oh, she had so.
Add some of the cayenne pepper we get yesterday and the
well, I tell you, hey, that treatment that it fit and tastes bad like why, you know. And she said, finish it. I mean, but more I feel better, and she said, finish it, Big Stone, finish it, please, finish it. and everybody did a fan me. And boy, I tell you, no.
Alcohol, prayer.
I think you know what Pastor.
What did you go through? You tell me what because you were out of it totally.
Totally. I started feeling dizzy, and then the skies start becoming gray, and I believe that was when the ancestors was really entering my being.
Yes, because we didn't do our libation. We didn't do it at the beginning of the program.
All right, let me tell you why we never got to Kingston. Real briefly, we can't get into the specifics, but we had some family issue with you know, and the family had to deal with their personal family
before they came into Kingston.
So we were on time in picking up Mama Gwen and so on, but she had to stop in Spanish Town, and deal with some issues that had to be straightened out, and then we moved into Kingston. So we didn't even have the banner because a lot of people were saying that it's a funeral procession. Well, it is a funeral procession because some people died, but we wanted to have it as a procession for life and liberty, because that's what we were promoting yesterday.
That's right. That's right.
That march wasn't about death. That march was about life and how we coming together as Jamaican and the marching band Diamond.
Oh, Blue Diamond. Blue Diamond, man.
Let me tell you something.
Outstanding.
Well, I tell you, I say it all the time. And meeting you, Dennis Isis Miller, and Dr. Cheryl Chang, and Shaggy said, I wonder if God is a woman.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
Yes.
You know, you're not a serious thing. Not to talk the things. You call me to talk the things. Like how Muta talk the things yesterday, you know. Muta talk some serious thing, you know. Eru, Aishaka Musa, Menelik talk some serious thing, you know. Miguel Land talk some serious thing, you know. And a quarter pound of love, you know, Nadia married talk some. And a quarter pound of love was demonstrated, even though we didn't have a packed stadium, but the stadium to me was filled beyond capacity.
And guess what?
People were there streaming and so on. So it was a
right. And then guess what? Whether you know it or not, or believe it or not, that stadium there, Mandela Park, was filled with ancestors. And that was one of the reasons why you went through that, because we didn't do the libation. So afterwards, we poured the libation in the name of the ancestors. How can we be in a space that says Nelson Mandela Park, and not pour libation and pay respect to the ones who have gone before us? So we had to do that. We had to do that, and we did it. I
just want to say this real quickly, you know, in the interest of time. Perry, Mr. Peter Perry, gave us his honor to make sure that the mother of Felicia Wright, Mama Gwendolyn McKnight, and pick up our husband Horace, and all the other family members, our son Rudy, him take care of me when I got them, I get a big bowl of soup, you know, man.
Whoa!
I want them to water and so on, and them rally around me and hug me up, and they're looking forward to us.
We're coming. Cheryl, we have to head. I was saying to our brother, Big Stone, or they like to call him Blackstone, that we need to go there on the weekend. They want us to come down there and hold a vibration with them. So we need to go to that space, and that is where the solutions start. We're going to invite part of our Conscious Reggae Movement team, Sharon and Theo Chambers. We want everyone to make that trek down there as a rite of passage.
Yes.
Very important.
Healing,
you know what? I want to say this quickly.
Healing.
You see, right at the house with more we pour some libation. That's up.
That's
right. That's up, because it's not far from. She live up the road, you know.
Yes.
So it's not far. It's about maybe 200, 300 yards away. Right? So we want to stop this up and make the world see, so we come this now with the ancestors.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it
has to happen right there. It has to happen right there. Okay, it's 10:54. I'm gonna have Dr. Cheryl just do about a minute, and then we come forward to you because we have to end right now actually. But just give us a couple seconds, Cheryl, and then a couple seconds
it's about
back
the
to you.
scholarship, because remember, we're going to now launch that whole program in the families, in the schools, and in the communities.
Yes.
I've been doing community development for governments of different nations for 20, 30 years. So now we're going to make Jamaica
communities
for all
right.
of that. Where we start with the families, development of the families, development of the schools, and
the communities.
We don't want any financing from anybody. We just want those who want to come and contribute their time, energy, and expertise. Because we have it all.
We're in abundance. We have it all. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Cheryl Chung. Claude, just seal up for us, please.
But that's
thank you so much.
My sister Isis Millet, was a wonderful pleasure working with your mama.
And you mean was? We'll continue to work.
Yeah, man. No, but for that particular, it was a pleasure for this. Yo, may I tell you, and I can't say nothing more, because you asked the question, so where do we go from here? Dr. Cheryl Chung said it all. Right? We're going to go into the schools, go into the community, and even into the home, because while we was there real quickly, a woman came to me and said her husband is abusing her and the children. Nadia have all the information, so we're going to work. That's our first case. She bring her little daughter and say, boy, she can't take it no more. She contemplate suicide, so she needs some help, and she able to on the radio and she come at the park for me. So Nadia married. Sorry to
have her information.
Yeah, it's a positive note we're ending on, and I say thank you all. Everybody,
thank you.
The core team, loving you.
Love you, Cheryl Chung. Boy, I tell you, man. All of you at Powerhouse is balance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the team.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, my brother. I love you so much. Thank you, Dr. Cheryl Chung. Only for love. Yeah, man. Give thanks. Thanks again to the team in studio. Owen Brown. You're just an outstanding being. Thank you so much, Owen. Thank you, Carol Taylor. Thank you all for facilitating my program while I do the Zoom kind of thing. And this is such a good vibe because, we can speak to people all over the world. Coming up now, we have Meku Talk. I want to say special good morning to the team, Bloomfield, Sergeant Bloomfield, and Andrew Southbeat. This has been #Job, Wealth, and Health Creation. Rootsology continues right to until 2 o'clock. Just keep it rootsy, absolutely. Thanks to all of you who are on the Facebook Live, Roots FM's Facebook Live, and my Facebook Live. Thank you so much. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Love you. Yeah, man. Love you.
A song from my life. Gaza Potan. Hey. Abamaga. Yakute. Amakurum. Obegi. Abamaga eze. Akagamba Yakute. Ginamo. Amakurum. Obegi. Ebi Muramu. Abamotoni Mobi. Nyamue. Manyere. Kwamakaeze. Abiamnisi. Yini. Oh, yes, I put on because I try. Abiawo. Nisi Gengosi. Oh, yes, I put on because I put on.